Oh boy, now we found an even bigger cheese shop.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm not being dramatic. I'm really feeling this, guys. Look at Largo in there. He's like, oh my gosh. The lady at the other place said this was a more expensive cheese shop, but I don't care.
If you watch travel vloggers, you'll sometimes sit back and wonder, do they really eat out as much as it appears? It seems quite unhealthy. Well, for us, as we live in Lemonade, we try our best to balance out the delicious, bad-for-you food with a healthy diet in the RV. It usually works out okay, with the exception of when we were eating a bagel a day in the US. It's so hard to say no to bagels. We enjoy eating a lot. So when we saw how much there was to experience in Amsterdam, we knew right away that a food tour was needed, and that's where we find ourselves today.
I'll be on my way. I'll be on my way. It's just my lion heart, the one you try to tame.
Step right up and see the amazing eatable the crowd.
Good morning from Amsterdam. Actually, it's no longer morning, it's almost noon.
We slept in this morning. We were so tired.
Okay, so we have now been walking around for like about 40 minutes, and there's one specific aroma to Amsterdam which you have to realize is a real thing. It's not tulips. It is the smell of cannabis.
Cannabis. I have probably smelled it at least 25, 30 times in our 40-minute walk. It's part of the culture here. So if you're coming here, you need to be prepared for that for sure. Now, no one's walking down the street offering it to us or anything like that because it's legal here. So there's stores, there's coffee shops, people are doing it. It's just part of the culture, so you have to be prepared for that.
Our main theme of today is going to be about food, about not just like Dutch food, but like food that you can find in Amsterdam, which quite frankly is every kind of food from around the world. But our first stop is where?
Food, if I'm pronouncing it right, Food Hallen, which is a bunch of, I guess, food stalls with a variety of local food as well as other ethnic food.
So we're now entering the De Hallen area of Amsterdam. Essentially, this is like the western side. If you go to the main central train station, there's airplanes going over. This whole like city is like over a flight path. It's crazy. But essentially, it's like about 40-minute walk from the central train station, and you get to this one area of Oude West, where is this? It's like an up-and-coming area. I wouldn't call it up-and-coming. I call it like really established at this point. But it's like an artsy area where it's meant to go ahead and sort of bring the street food experience indoors into an area that is just like you can get everything all at once. However, what's the interesting part is this: is that they brought the street food back. So we're entering now to what appears to be a food court. Now, what a better way to experience a multicultural international cuisine than being in a food court. We're gonna make the best of this.
So I would say it's an upscale food court in a mall, but pretty upscale in the sense that the food looks really amazing.
Technically, it's not a mall because there are no other shops than this.
Okay, so are you defending it, Largo? Yes. You saw something you liked here. What would you
Saw
like?
the pizza right there, and he's all into that.
So
right there.
sushi. Saw sushi. What did you see? Fish and chips?
It's been
Pizza.
so long since we've had pizza.
Pizza?
We didn't have pizza during Norway. We had no pizza during Norway.
We didn't have pizza in Norway. I'm looking at the oysters over there.
Are you sure you don't want to eat something Dutch?
It's been so long since I've had pizza.
Is there Dutch pizza?
The Italians made pizza, not Dutch.
All right, it's Avalon's turn. There's sushi, there's Mexican, there's burgers.
There's sushi. There's only sushi in my mind.
You're up next.
Well, I don't really want to admit what I'm going to order because I'm the biggest driving force in this family for being pescatarian, but I'm also the weakest link because if it's local, I want to try it, and the only thing in here that I've been told is local are these butter balls or something. I'm going to go check them out now, and they do have meat, so I'm going to try it. Yes, I'm a bad pescatarian, and you can hit me hard in the comments. Now I have my bitter balls. We're gonna try these. Now there are 5 different flavors.
Those are butter balls, not bitter balls.
No, I said it wrong. They're now I'm confused. They're bitter balls. I have no idea what flavor I got. I think there's a vegetarian one, there's a goat cheese one, and then it typically comes with the mustard. I got the bitter anise or something like that sauce. It's good. I'm sure it's not good for me, but I don't know what kind that is. It doesn't taste like meat. It's really good. So all I need is a beer, which I'm not going to have at 2 in the afternoon, so I'm just going to have my Fanta.
Is it chewy?
That's not jalapeno popper. No.
All right, Will, tell me about your meal since no one went with you to order it.
Vietnamese, yummy. I got tofu. Unlike you, I'm sticking to my pescatarian ways.
Don't call me out.
And I've never really had tofu done really well before, so I'm looking forward to this because Asia's part of our next plan. If this works out really well, I think we're gonna spend up more time in Vietnam. I don't know.
Yum! That was good, but I'm full too, but I don't think it was authentic enough. I think we need dessert at the Pancakes. What do you guys think?
I agree.
Enough for dessert. She agrees. I know Will wants a coffee. Let's go. Go green, green, green. And one more green.
2 more.
2 more. Oh my gosh, we got the bike lane. I always forget that we have to look. And then there's no light for the bike lane, so we gotta just look in the bike lane. Wow. I feel stressed out every time we cross the street. You guys feel like that?
Yeah.
It's no joke here. I mean, you get used to it, but in the beginning, especially Will, he's just wandered around taking video and he's in the bike lane and someone's like, beep, beep. And wow, that airplane's close.
Oh boy, now we found an even bigger cheese shop.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm not being dramatic. I'm really feeling this, guys. Look at Largo in there. He's like, oh my gosh. The lady at the other place said this was a more expensive cheese shop, but I don't care. I mean, I'm just, wow. I am so happy right now. I bet they're gonna give us samples too.
The one thing we've realized traveling through all of Europe is that there's never a lacking for good cheese. Oh my gosh, that's really good.
It's pepper. It's pepper.
And if you search online for the best in Europe, the answer is all over the place. But yes, the Netherlands has its perennial favorites such as Edam or Gouda or Gouda as the Dutch pronounce it. With all this cheesy goodness available to us, we had to take to the cheese market and try some for ourselves.
Yeah.
What is that in there?
That's fenugreek. What's in there?
It's fennel?
No, fenugreek. It's called.
What's that?
Yeah, almost nobody knows it, but it's like.
I better try it before.
Yeah,
I
it tastes a little bit like walnuts. That's what it tastes like.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have.
It's a Dutch
goat.
cheese?
Yeah, yeah. You know what kind of cheese.
Can you guys try it too so I'll know how big a one to get?
So we just ran into right now what is the Houseboat Museum, and
this is the coolest thing when you're just wandering around a city. I mean, I know we kind of have a tentative schedule, but we saw this and we're like, hey, let's just do this. This looks cool.
We'll end up getting a houseboat instead of a boat and Mom will be cured of her seasickness.
I never thought of that. Or we could sail the world with the houseboat like this.
I don't think you can do that. That's probably dangerous.
That probably is.
whoa. So if we lived here, which one would be your room?
That one, but oh hey look, there's a painting. That one, but I would like
Install a curtain?
install a curtain. Yes, exactly.
And Laura, where would you sleep? No, the answer would be like right there with your sister.
No.
Yes.
No. No way.
No, we need room for like guests and stuff like that.
What guests?
I don't know. That's the dream though, to be able to sail the world and have guests come over.
In this thing, you can't sail the world in this thing.
You can go
You
up
can
and
sail
down.
the rivers of Europe in this thing.
That's part of the world.
Once upon a time, living on a houseboat meant you didn't have much. After World War II, these houseboats became the solution for the housing shortage. Originally, it was super uncomfortable, damp, and dark. But suddenly, in the 60s and 70s, the more modern versions arrived.
So this thing is essentially 23 meters long and like 4.5 meters wide, which means that it is like 70 feet long. It's disgusting how big this thing is. And walking across, look at this. I can go like this. I can sort of, I mean, this makes RV living seem like well, RV living, but either way, this is just so cute. There's a fireplace here. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It is really adorable. I think you and I could fit in there, Will, and Ava and Largo could fit over there.
Absolutely not.
It's so cute. Wow, I had no idea these were this cute inside. We might have a change of plans. Let's skip Asia.
and live in a houseboat in the Netherlands?
Hey, stranger things have happened.
We'll have fake money and stuff.
Is that fun, guys?
Not real.
That was fun.
Yeah? Was it worth it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But I know I don't want to live in a houseboat. Everything seems too cramped, but also housey. It's just like a house on water. It's not like an actual boat.
Okay, so in other words, you want a bigger challenge.
Challenge.
So you want to live in a tent
No, that's too much. Thank you.
or in a van.
A tent on a boat.
Maybe. The visit to the houseboat was just long enough to get our stomachs ready for the truly authentic Dutch dish of, yes, that's right, pancakes.
Pancake time.
I feel like we just ate 5 minutes ago.
'Cause we just did.
We did just eat 5 minutes ago. I guess we're on an official food tour, right? Entertainment with any piece of cardboard. With a piece of cardboard. Oh, here, that one's there. Oh my gosh. So this is a traditional Dutch pancake. It's I guess it would be considered a crepe or very similar to a crepe. And then you can put all these toppings on it. You can go sweet or you can go more, what is it, savory? I guess sweet or savory. So ours has mango, lemon, honey, and yogurt. And then the kids over there, channeling their inner American, went with American pancakes with maple syrup and bacon.
I'm dying, it's so good. I didn't expect them to have pancakes.
It's a pancake house.
Yeah, but I didn't know like pancakes were an Amsterdam thing.
In the meantime, we're here with our laptops because we're running out of Wi-Fi in our local SIM cards. So they have really fast Wi-Fi here. We're updating like 20 gigs of data like this. Being that we only had a limited amount of time in Amsterdam, we could only do so much, but no visit would be complete without showing the kids at least a little bit about the cannabis side of the city. Alright, so this is something we don't do every day in homeschooling. We're at a cannabis museum. Margot, how do you feel about your parents and what their education approach is?
She pointed this out.
It was Avalon's idea.
Regret ever pointing this out.
And with that, our kids are now that much more aware of what to say no to when they are offered cannabis. We are big proponents to education first. The crazy part is that for some reason, when they left the museum, they had a sudden craving for French fries. Not quite sure why.
It's like you guys haven't eaten in 20 minutes. Teenagers.
Okay, so that is the end of what is, I guess, morphed into what is our food tour of Amsterdam, although I find it really hard to say that this is exactly a food tour of Amsterdam because Amsterdam is just basically a lot of food from a lot of places around the world.
It is a lot of food. Now, we never made it to our Indonesian restaurant because we were eating constantly all day. And now we're tired and ready to go back to the RV and no one wants to eat. So maybe another time, another day, another visit.
Another visit.
But for now, we're saying
goodbye. And if you ever come to Amsterdam, don't be surprised if you see more restaurants than you see any other type of venue ever.
and Will figured it out.
There's
so
a lot
many
of people.
restaurants,
There's a lot of people doing something that they
and it gives
can
you
only do in
munchies,
Amsterdam.
And you want to eat, so it's a great place to own a restaurant.
A great place to be a restaurateur. Okay, with that we gotta go.
Thank you guys. Don't forget to subscribe.
Okay,
Thumbs
bye.
up. Bye. So this is a bong, and this is the strongest way you can smoke it. And don't ever do that. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Don't ever smoke it. This is education. I'm explaining this to you so you know and you're educated. Don't do it.